my name is Mariah. I'm your guys' fellow classmate, and this is my presentation on how I do self-care. I am not very tech-savvy, so bear with me. I firstly wanted to demonstrate that your appearance and upkeep is really important, so I have here pictured my nails. I do go twice a month, which I know is kind of a lot for the average person, but it makes me feel really good, so I try to keep up with it. This is one of my favorite perfumes. It's Jean Paul. It smells amazing, and my motto has always been smelling nice will make you feel nice, and it's oftentimes true with me. Pictured here is some more of my routine. So I have my feet boiled. Well, I say boiled, but it's really like a pedicure every few weeks just to keep my feet fresh, and I had some hair products featured for my hair routine. Spending time with friends is also really important. This is a good way for me to stay positive and keep like-minded people around me. It's always a good time when you spend time with friends. Family is also equally as important. I do spend a lot of time with family. I do try to dedicate a lot of my Sunday time to family. And any kind of downtime, I do often see my siblings because they always need something from me. I love TV. I do watch a lot of TV. This is just one of the animes that I'm watching right now. It's called Demon Slayer, if you don't watch it. But this oftentimes helps me to relax and just de-stress from the day. When I am stressed out, I do love to paint. Pictured here are a few of my images that I've done recently. I found that painting is really soothing for me, and it helps me just kind of ground myself after a long day. I am a pet lover. If you've ever had me in any of your classes, I do talk about cats all the time. This is one of my cats. Her name is Shinobi. It's Japanese for ninja, and that's exactly what she is. This is Tama. She is a new addition. She is very shy at the time. However, I do keep cats because I did have an emotional support animal my freshman year and a few years after that. I find them really beneficial to my mental health. This is Jeffrey. He is my banana tree. I find that gardening oftentimes relaxes me and also helps me to fill my day with positive things. Pictured here are just a few more of my plants. These are actually called air plants, and so they don't actually sit in water or soil. You water them every few days and hang them out to dry, and they just live in jars. They're really low maintenance. I do love to bake and cook. I do love food. That seems to keep me happy most times. If I am feeling down, I do tend to go towards the sweets, but baking is a really soothing activity that I do to help me stay grounded. This is a picture of my dining room table. So what I've done here is I've just set it up for a really fancy dinner. I like to take the time to appreciate myself and also my partner when we are having hard days. It seems to make the evenings better. This is one of my journals. I do have anxiety, and this journal in particular is for those that have OCD and perfectionism. It's very challenging for me, and it's not quite stress relieving, but it's soothing. This is a picture of my spine and some shoes. I do shop a lot. I find that that's a really good self-care activity for me. I do it often, and I included my spine because I do try and keep routine visits with my chiropractor for my health. These are some stretches that I do before bedtime every night. It does keep my body healthy and keeps my mind sound. I do also incorporate prayer here. And that picture was also of my couch. I love a clean living room. It really eases my mind. When I am feeling stressed out, I try to hang out with friends and play some board games. I love board games. They are really easy to do and not really time consuming, and they help me bond and spend time with my friends and family. Here are some videos. I included this video because I just wanted to touch on the fact that I do hair, and I do makeup. Also, that's my sister on the right-hand side. So they do come over and they'll ask me for their hair or makeup done, and I find it really soothing to help others, especially when it makes them feel really good about themselves. I would also like to touch on that through one of our readings, I have learned that it's really important to take care of yourself to avoid burnout. And also, pictured here in the Simplicity of Serious Self-Care in our Oxford Press book. In that book, it talks about having compassion in a troubled world, and I find it really important to be able to care for yourself so that you're putting your best self forward for your clients. If you're sad or if you're hurting or if you're not up to 100%, that's not helping you or your clients. So I would also like to touch on that. I plan on pictured in my video are my regular maintenance self-care. My emergency self-care does consist of my therapist. I do see a therapist every few weeks as needed. We do have an emergency plan set up for us, and I do also shop as part of my emergency self-care. I know that sounds kind of silly to some, but it's really important to me because it's really soothing activity for me, and I find that after I've walked around the mall for an hour or so, or at Target, that I come home feeling a lot better. So that's actually what I tend to go to when I'm stressed out, is some shopping and a visit with my therapist, and that normally makes me feel a lot better. I do maintain these things by checking in with myself frequently. I do struggle with self-care and have had a hard time putting myself first over the years. So this class has really helped me in that form because all of the readings that we've done, it's really honed in on just how important keeping up with yourself is and just how dangerous that can be for those around you if you don't. So this has been really helpful, and in the future, I would just like to remember that when I am my best self and I put my best self forward, that I'm giving my clients the best care and I'm allowing myself the foundation and environment to make good, ethical, and moral decisions for those patients because I have nothing else on my mind. I'm not stressed out. I have my best foot forward and my whole heart on their case. And that's what I'd like to remember. So I really appreciate you guys for watching this. I'm sorry if you're just sitting here staring at the comments or question space, but I really appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed my pictures. Thank you.